Shalom, giving all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham Rukakdash, and Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is the name of the Heavenly Father's Son's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who taught me this truth, and Shalom unto the sincere came around the world teaching this truth in sincerity. And this message is to the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and all scattered Israelites around the world. And in today's video, I go into um, a, a serious event that happened in, I think, Ohio, Cincinnati. I stand corrected, but there's this tragic case that happened there um, with among with our brother or brethren Judah, and what happened was the boy Ryan Hinton, he was chased by police and was unjustifiably killed or gunned down by the police, and Esau always had to always use the excuse of shouting or saying that a person has a gun, and so that justifies or means that they have to kill that individual or person. And that just shows the cowardly nature of Esau. And going into further into this story, where his son Ryan Hinton was killed, and later on the police showed the video footage to the family, and the father saw it, and was definitely angry by what he saw, and so he left. And later on the next day or so, he took it upon himself and used the car that he was in, and he went to a place where police was directing traffic, and then he sped the car, and then they knocked that police man down and killed him in revenge for the police taking the life of his son. And later on, when he was brought to the courtroom, the police, they would be, how Esau likes to do this corny ass show by bringing many other police officers to try and intimidate the man. But look, the man already had his revenge, so he probably wouldn't care. And any man who has a child or son or a child and is being unfairly or unjustifiably taken away from that parent, any parent, or especially a man, would definitely think of avenging the death of his child. So in a way, this man, he hasn't done anything wrong. He's just, it's in the scriptures anyway. But uh, we call it a life for a life, and so I don't know whether it was that policeman, the policeman, that the life that this brother they took, the policeman. I don't know whether he's the same guy that killed his son. But either way, the Esau, he keeps on doing shit like this over and over, thinking there wouldn't be any kind of retribution one day. But surely, it looks like the Messiah is getting tired of Esau's bullshit, and so he started to turn the tables by rousing up Judah against Esau first, and gradually we will see an uptick of these kinds of situation. Many of our people will wake up to the true nature of Esau and then turn on Esau in the future, and starting with other incident. But this, I believe, is also the start of what's to come, because this man, He clearly looks like someone who does not have anything to lose, and he doesn't care at all. He has had his revenge, so is clearly satisfied with what he's done. And any father would definitely take matters into their own hands, because Esau is such a bitch. He really doesn't like. He always, whenever someone does something, he never forgets. You go to the ends of the earth to take his revenge. But if it's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans, he'll be like, "Oh, forget about it. Don't worry. Let bygones be bygones." But he doesn't know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has set a limit on this kind of free pass that Esau has, and so I go ahead and they play this shot. Yeah, where our brother here, Rodney, was staring down this corpse without fear. And it looks like Judah is being seriously roused up, and it will only, there will be more of such incidents where our people will definitely come against these devils in the future. There will be race wars, and through that race war, our the true nature of our people will surely be revealed. And I go ahead and play this short here.
Thank you all.
And as usual, you see if they, as usual, joining hands with the serpent, always. Yeah, but I go ahead and then read this following precept here. Genesis 49 verses 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Can Yahweh Basham Yahushua is the one that will put in the spirit into Judah to exact serious vengeance upon the Edomites. And then because during this upcoming race riots, that's where we will see all this taking place, because everything starts with Judah. Judah is the head tribe, so once Judah gets into action and starts taking matters into their own hands due to them being tired, then the other tribes too will follow suit. Because as I was going through the comments, there were a lot of Northern Kingdom brother the males who were in support of this brother. Many of them, and they were also saying that, hey, if that was my child too, I would have done the same thing. So you could see that the Mustang is starting to repair the breaches between the southern and the northern kingdom in this manner too. And then yeah, but firstly, going further into this, and I go into the next precept here, Ezekiel 25 verses 14, and it reads, "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh Basham Yahushai." And so Esau, if they think that this is something, they haven't seen anything yet, this is just the beginning, and there will be worse fate that will be awaiting these Edomites or so-called white people in the future through these race riots, by where our people, especially the two-thirds, they will be able to unleash hell and destruction upon Esau, Edom during the race riots that will be occurring in the world, especially there in Babylon the Great, and later on in the kingdom, when elect are established, and Esau and the other nations are kept in bondage, then that's where the true fury of the Lord shall be exacted, and so Esau has a very horrible fate awaiting them in the kingdom of heaven. It because this verse, it both applies now and in the kingdom of heaven. So just prepare yourselves, so-called white man or Esau, and that's it for today's lesson. And I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Rakakadash, and give it double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, and shalom unto the elect. Shalom.